we're at the final part of the Castle Evolution commentary. See how quick that was? And I just checked about it. This will be a 15-minute commentary, most likely. Let's see, 28 to 41. No, not even. But hey, what can I say? We're at the castle. Death Adder's room. Wait a minute. What the heck was that guy throwing? What? These guys are tossing maces at Mickey. In the style of those enemies from... Okay, I cannot take this game seriously anymore. It truly is Castlevania. Bats flying. At least they're not flying in the form of Medusa heads. Oh, jeez. Like, we haven't had enough of Castlevania already in this game. Now we have these falling blocks. Which, actually, to be quite honest, they kind of remind me of Thwomp in a sense. Also, be careful of those knight armors. And recognize the block patterns, too. They can really catch you off guard if you don't know what you're doing, especially in the hard difficulty. And as far as I'm aware, this game doesn't have a password system. You screw up here, you go back to the beginning of the game. Because if you go to the beginning of the game, that means you died. And that black ball has no significance whatsoever. That is one of the only times in this game that we ever see it. It has no real meaning. I don't know why it's there. It's just an obstruction of justice. Oh, there's another one. Well, either way, they're made to roll over Mickey and kill you. Even though there is no rolling over visual effect. Not even in, like, Mickey Mania. I don't know if I want to do Mickey Mania for Month of Disney 3 or Month of Disney 4. Yes, I'm actually going to make this a series. So, what to say for Month of Disney 2? I will announce what games will be for Month of Disney 2 when Month of Disney 1 is over. But I will already spoil this right now. That will take place during November of 2014. And, oh crap, did my video really freeze? Oh crap, my video froze. My video froze. What time are we at? 30:52. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, thank you. Thank you. And yes, I know that was me trying to imitate Ryan. We are slowly moving to the left. Please take a look at the area on your right. It's wicked awesome. What can I say? I'm somewhat a voice actor. I used to do a good Peter Griffin imitation when I was younger. I can't do it as good as I can now because mostly for the fact because I had that thing of hot chocolate, but yeah. Anywho, this is the second to last major obstruction of the game. And yes, we are being chased by piranhas that have no meaning in life. They're just gonna die. Also, I did not expect that. If there's anything I know about this game, it likes to reference a lot of stuff. Like, this is unintentionally referencing the little tunnel puzzles that you have to deal with when you play Super Mario Brothers, like in World 4 and I think World 7. This does not apply to Super Mario Brothers 2 Japan, unless well, at least the World 4 and World 7 part. They still exist, but they're just in different layouts, different levels. And the worst part of this game, why does every castle have to have a clock tower? I am really glad that Land and World do not have this. Legend, you better not have it either. And please do not spoil that in the comments. I really want to find out live. However, I'm not playing Legend of Illusion live. My computer is not strong enough for that. Like, for whatever reason, I won't have a problem recording any game on this computer. The only thing is, if I'm trying to do live footage, mostly because I'm using AMD Athlon 2x2 with 4 gigabytes of graphics memory, for whatever reason, it will not run fast for me. Like, it will not stay at a steady 60. It will potentially skip here and there. And it makes me sad. It makes me really sad. I'm a guy who likes to be entertained, and I like to entertain the people. But when it's stuff like that happening, you don't want to have that happen live. That's actually kind of the reason why I haven't really uploaded any episodes of Royameadow live for a while. The next one that I'll be doing will be back while I was in Computer Club, I had done a Sonic the Hedgehog 2 live play. I'll get that out of the way as soon as I can get it done. I don't know when I'll have that fully edited. I can't even find my flash drive right now. That's how bad it is. The flash drive has the movie file on it, and with this boss, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to jump right when he shows his teeth. That way you can avoid his, I don't know if that's an axe or a hammer swing. Found my flash drive, and then you do a butt bounce on it. My 32GB PNY brand flash drive is still missing, by the way. I don't know if I've ever mentioned it to you, but like back on December 13 or 14, it was December 14 of 2012, I lost my PNY brand 32GB flash drive. It's still missing as of today, and I hope that I can find it. But I would, with a clock tower, I would have expected Medusa to be the boss, or at least what's his name that was the boss in Symphony of the Night for a clock tower. But either way, we have all 7 Chaos Emeralds. And if you don't already know, the Chaos Emeralds in this game are actually in the colors of the rainbow. Which is actually kind of a nice touch, because they add indigo to the colors that you have to get. No other game I know of uses indigo for its jewels. And I mean that literally. Since when do you know of a game that uses indigo for its jewels? Rainbow. That's a nice bridge, but why did it have to be that high? Anywho, this is where you get to fight Miserable. Now, this is actually a very bad Anus form. In fact, didn't this form of Miserable, get used in like Kingdom Hearts 2 or Dream Drop Distance? I honestly don't remember off the top of my head. It's been a long time since I've taken a look at the Disney roster for Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, Dream Drop Distance, Birth by Sleep, Chain of Memories, Rechain of Memories 3. I know Julius is in Rechain of Memories. See, Coded, Recoded, and Improper Fraction. Troy would know what I'm talking about if I were to say Improper Fraction. It's 358 over 2 days. But basically, what you have to do with this boss, you have to stand around. Wait for Miserable to stop in a particular area. When she summons a ghost, go to an area that you know you can avoid him. Butt bounce on her head when she has launched all the ghosts. And if you need a little extra bouncing time, then make sure you can butt bounce on a ghost. Like that. I think it's 8 or 9 hits, and she is down for the count. For all I know, it's probably 10. It's been a while since I've actually looked at this raw. Actually, funny enough, I recorded this about 1 or 2 weeks ago. 1 or 2 weeks ago, as of July 2. So, like, taking a look at this right now is kind of confusing. Mostly because I can't remember what exactly I did in certain titles. I know I did a lot though. I did a lot for this for this playthrough. Actually, I did more for World Evolution. I still have to get the co-op playthrough done. But sadly, nobody's around. Miserable is dead, and now we use this jewel, this random red or brownish orb that we got from wherever, and then we can get out of here. And let's have the Wizard of Oz save us before everybody gets killed. We can't head that way, so we have to head back the way we came when we beat the Elite Four. And just like any classic Castlevania game... What? Wait a minute. The castle doesn't crumble into the ground? Instead we get a fireworks display? Who the duck made this game? Sega made this game? Sega made this game. Sega made this game, and yet they don't want to make this game as dark and edgy as possible. You know, I bet that's Disney. I bet that was Disney that did that. That was too funny. But either way, Minnie Mouse is saved, and Mickey and Minnie are happy once more. So that's Castle Evolution. It's a very, very difficult game if you're playing on hard. You know, I'm actually kind of glad that Remastered kind of downs the difficulty a massive lot, especially if there is a hard difficulty. Because I won't lie, with the new physics, that game will be a breeze to handle, but I'm not tackling that for a long time. DuckTales Remastered, if we do get a DuckTales 2 Remastered, I will do that. And Castle Evolution Remastered. Those 3 commentaries will all be done in the same month of Disney, but it will not be done for another 6 years. Or probably 5. Or maybe 4. Month of Disney 4, 5, 6, or 7 will have the remastered games. Heck, by then we might have a remade version of Darkwing Duck. Darkwing Duck... I really don't know what to say about that game. I originally got into Darkwing Duck thanks to a Rockman 5 hack. Like it was a hack of Darkwing Duck with Mega Man sprites, and it looked good. It looked good from a graphic standpoint. The only thing that really didn't appeal me was the ROM's speed. I was playing it on Nestor J at the time, or probably Virtua NES. If you're going to be recording an NES game, by the way, do not use Nestor J and do not use Virtua NES. Just use FCE Ultra X or FCX, as I've called it in past times. Especially get version 2.2.0. It's the most recent version at the time of this recording. We might have version 2.5.0 by the end of this year, or probably by the end of the next few years. But either way, it's nice. It's a nice emulator. Nice to play Disney games. And I'll be using FCE Ultra X for Darkwing Duck. Heck, it's what I used to record DuckTales 1 and 2. Wait, this was a movie? This was a ducking movie. I'm done. I'm done. Castle of Illusion was a movie. Mickey and Minnie were watching this. Wait a minute. Hang on a sec. It can't be a movie. Because if it is, then that means that Castle of Illusion's a ripoff of Thriller. Yes, a ripoff of Thriller. Oh, jeez. Thriller was a good music video, but you want to know what's better? Indian Thriller. Yeah. I originally got into Indian Thriller thanks to David Letterman. David, if you ever watch this commentary for whatever reason, I want to thank you for showing me Indian Thriller. He's probably not going to see this for a long time. Not unless if I meet him in person. Yeah, I wonder who would arrange a date to have me meet with David Letterman, or probably have him sponsor my channel in some way, shape, or form. If that ever happens, I probably might jump in joy or something. I might not. I won't expect that for a long time if it's ever to happen. But hey, you know, some things happen for a reason. And that's the reason why I'm eating a Dutch cocoa soft cookie at the moment. You can't really hear me chewing because I'm just eating a small crumb, but tastes good. You know what? I want everybody to go to their regular cookie store, and I want them to get a thing of Dutch cocoa soft cookies. You do that, you've got my friendship. And so with this commentary over, it's time for part 5 of DuckTales 1 and 2, coming tomorrow. But not at the time of this recording. It's July 2. July 2? Okay, I've got some birthday wishes to do. I have to do them immediately, right now. I shall see you for when I see you. Or something of that matter. Lewis.